What up, what up? Back at it once again today. You know the drill. You read the title, saw the thumbnail. We're playing this bridge spam Evo Battle Ram Evo E-Barb deck that I concocted. Not 100% original, but for the most part, at least I was under the impression, wow, I mean, this guy is really just going hog wild instantly. That's awesome. But as far as I know, this is original because I didn't get it from somewhere, so it's purely coincidental if this is like a popular deck. Also, off to a terrible start, so this is wonderful. I'm really showing the potency of this great, wonderful deck that can get easy wins right now. But I am thinking that this guy is not going to be in for a great time later in this game. P.E.K.K.A, E-Giant, such slow-moving troops that I'm going to time this ability so perfectly. That, frankly, I'm just not really worried about this guy. I mean, because what is he realistically going to do here, right? He's going to try and do something with, I was going to say maybe hit an ability with that wizard, but he's so low on elixir, he is sort of struggling, I think, because heavy decks like what he's playing, it's hard to deal with bridge spam, which is exactly why I'm actually pretty confident we can end up coming out with a W in between our cheeks for this game. But regardless, wow, what kind of timing is that actually though? Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to like sacrifice a battle ram, I think. Maybe sacrifice my tower. I don't really like the idea of doing that, but that's how it's gonna have to go. Okay, so we're gonna have to show this guy why that is not gonna slide here. I don't really know how I'm gonna do that though. I think I'm gonna sort of let this hit a little bit. Double elixir, I hope at least, is gonna be when I can really light this guy up. I have to zap. That's taking a little too much. Okay. Whatever. We're just gonna bend it here. Maybe he P.E.K.K.A's too early. He certainly did P.E.K.K.A. Don't think that was too early, but that's fine. I actually don't know why I waited for that to cross the bridge. My Princess Tower is not there to help, but that's okay. Maybe these magic archers can actually put in some work here. We're gonna vines that, and then heal spirit maybe. Okay, that should be tower. That should be tower. You would think. You really would think. That is something, man. Okay. Marcher, maybe get a hit. Okay. Wait, is Magic Archer gonna cook? Okay, it did. Cool. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie. This is not looking sweet. This is not, not looking sweet at all. It is what it is. Okay. That's an L under the belt. That is unfortunate, but I don't care because at the end of the day, this guy's parents don't love him because of that deck he's playing. His name's actually Lucifer, so he's just taking L's left and right. Whatever. I don't know if you caught that, but I'm down quite a bit of trophies, so I'm trying to lock in here and maybe climb back up because I'm trying to unlock ranked because I haven't played in so long. I haven't had ranked for like a while. So trying to make sure I can. That was unnecessary, that heal spirit, but whatever. I'm thinking maybe just, what is it actually? I mean, did I miss something here? I'm literally just playing against these guys that just throw everything they've like ever owned at the bridge instantly. When I'm playing no building, no real big spell either, and he's gonna freeze like a bot. And you know what I'm gonna do because he did that? I'm gonna do this. That was such an egregiously bad play. I'm throwing a battle ram right in his mouth. Let's see how he likes it. I don't think he likes it at all actually, which is exactly why I'm gonna keep doing it, which I don't suggest you take into ordinary life, but in Clash, if they say no, certainly keep going. Just like, hopefully this bandit connects. I was thinking about heal spirit, probably not. Heal spirit might have actually gotten some value there, I won't lie, but that's fine. Oh, wow. You hate to see that. Whatever. I wasn't aware that dash range was, I'm LARPing. I was fully aware actually that was gonna hit. I played it too late. We're gonna go for heal spirit here. That was completely unnecessary. But we're just gonna go for E-barbs and we're gonna have a nice little counter push. Since it's not really about to be double. If it was a little bit closer to double, I would have banded. You know what? We're gonna reset onto the E-barbs here, and Witch is just gonna splash like the annoying card she is, and I'm going to not take that tower. I probably should have. I didn't though. He's gonna dash because he's a bot. Yep. Okay, so now we're just gonna bandit, and then maybe this heal spirit will take out some of those skeletons. Maybe it'll take out none of them actually. That was good too. That was awesome actually. That was actually no. I wanted that to happen because now we have more of a challenge. I'm not worried about taking that tower, so I'm gonna go for this because he's gonna defend that. Yep, that was his biggest mistake, unfortunately. This might be this guy's tower, I'm not gonna lie. What card even was that he just played? I don't know, but I don't really care. I think I gotta go for a 3 crown here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really see myself defending that push, so we're just gonna go ahead and 3 crown him. I feel like I just took that guy's virginity right there. That was awesome. So you see the polar opposites of how this deck sort of works here. You have when you're just getting steamrolled, and then when you're steamrolling. So it sort of feels like I'm a non-binary person. That was a little bit unnecessary to say it like that, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you're sort of, never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna cut that out, but I'll just leave it at that. I'll say that much. This heal spirit could actually get a lot of value here, like a lot of value. We're gonna vines here just because I'm kind of scared of that hog doing anything. Okay. All right. Good marcher value there. You can tell I'm a sweaty player because I say marcher. So that's if you want to seem good to your friends, call Magic Archer Marcher, by the way, because that is only good players say that. But maybe since I just dropped that EBK, that is going to become common ball knowledge now, but I don't know. All right, we'll just get this bandit. Maybe time the dash so it maybe don't dash at all. All right, we're just gonna get this down here. Does that activate king? Yes, it does. Yes. Okay. Very cool. See, that is a skillful play. They don't teach that anymore, but that was an OG play. If I really wish I had Battle Ram right now, I had Battle Ram in front of that, but I don't think I'm going to. In fact, I'm just gonna hover this ability, and pop it actually, miss it, and do it too slow. That would have gotten a lot of value, because I was gonna guards anyway, but you know, that's okay. You can't always get what you wish for here. We're gonna go for this, just to sort of distract that long enough for me to bandit. Now, hopefully that dashes. Yep, and then it's gonna dash onto that too. All right. You know, I think I'm gonna go for E-barbs here. I know this is a big commitment, but it's about to be double. I'm gonna be able to afford a vines, a zap, and something to defend the other lane here. Okay, yeah. This is a grave mistake from this guy. We're just gonna reset, just so that make sure it takes it. Keeps that alive so it can kill the witch. Okay, we're cooking this guy right now. He's probably, I guarantee you he's gonna Mega Knight, so I'm gonna Marcher prediction here. He didn't actually, because he wants to let that hit, I guess. I don't really see why he would do that, but oh, I see. Because he can't think of anything offensive to do, so he's just gonna throw a Mega Knight and Hog Rider like the troglodyte he is. But unfortunately, that one just sort of free turn your brain off push didn't work because I have half of a brain cell sort of churning in my brain there. So that is going to be another W for the kid here. I like how this is going. Not going to lie, I do. The first game hopefully didn't tune a lot of people out because I sort of got like brutalized and like dominated like crazy style. But now, after that first game, we're sort of on a hot streak. So if you stayed and didn't click off the video, make sure you sub and drop a fat like, because you are a real one, and I want to know how many real jits I got in this John. So, just, ooh. I'm really tempted to vines. I'm really tempted to vines. I'm not going to, though. That's exactly why. And see, because this guy is so brain dead, like, it was worth it not to vines. I think vines wouldn't have even been a bad play, but I just think, just because of who I'm playing against, the caliber player here. Please do not splash my Magic Archer. All right, it didn't. This is a little bit rough here, guys. I'm not going to lie. All right, off to another sort of brutal start. Okay. No! Oh, I didn't mean to place it like that. I would vines. I'm already down so much I can't. Is that tower? It's not. Technically, I still have another princess tower kicking, but she's on her last leg here, so unfortunate. You know what? Just, I don't like that play, guys. I'm not going to lie. I really do not like that play from him. Yeah, I don't... You know what? I'm going to just consider that tower dead. I'm going to start making my way over here, I think. Unfortunately, it kind of did nothing. That was like really bad, actually. That was like really, really bad. But whatever. We're already sort of down here, so let's maybe just chill, I think, actually. Yeah, I know I need to play aggressive, so I'm going to play semi-aggressive, but I don't really like the position I'm in. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to go for this here. And then he's going to what? He's probably going to Mega Knight if I played a Battle Ram. Wow, he is... That is sad. That is just sad. The fact that he did that regardless on... He just Mega Knighted some guards. Like, that is just so, like, garbage of him to do. Like, actually, that is just brutal. But heal that up, maybe? Maybe don't even let it hit the ability. Yeah. Maybe I even go for a little Evo Battle Ram here because it's raged up from that. What? Stun everything, maybe? Okay. Just like that, we're back in it. That is basically with Marcher, that's a tower. With E-Barb, just giving him the spank crazy style there. That is definitely a tower. And what we're going to do is we're going to Vines for the Wizard that he didn't play. That, okay. Lost a little bit of aura there. I did do that, though. I felt comfortable doing that because the Firecracker was there, and Firecracker gets a little bit too much value. So we're just going to play this down there. I know the suboptimal could have surrounded, yada, 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 whatever. That is, if that splashes the tower, I'm actually going to be really sad. It does. Okay. All right. But whatever. We're back in it, though, regardless. I don't think he's going to play anything for that, so I'm going to Bandit, try to catch him with his pants down. We do. Okay. I think I'm going to go for just something, like, cheeky here. Just do that so it doesn't get extra hits. I would like to have these E-Barbs for offense here, but I cannot afford any damage. Yo, do you want to, like, throw your spear, buddy? Okay. We're going to go for this. He's going to Mega Knight that. Yep, so I'm going to be able to heal spirit whatever he plays on this, which will be something that's kind of unheal spiritable. I don't know. Okay, we're going to play this for anything he tries to play in front there, and then we're going to surround that. And that is hopefully just going to get... No, 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 no. No way I sell this. I actually just sold... I don't know why I didn't think that would jump, but I didn't. Okay. We're going to go for this here. Then this right here. Okay. Yeah, no, this actually has to be here. Never mind. Okay, we're going to Vines the tower here. Get a hit. All right, that's actually really big. We're going to go for this, and then this Heal Spirit over here. So it maybe distracts just long enough that I can maybe put guards. Am I I clicked the ability? What? I swear on my life I didn't click that ability. Okay. Did I just lose? Did I just actually lose? I did. I did. I just lost. No! No, 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 no. On dead dogs, I did not click that ability. I obviously did. That was like this part of my thumb. I was placing a card up here. That had to be how I did it. I was placing a card. That is egregious. That is like actually criminal. Wow, that is insane. Whatever. We keep it chill though. We keep it chill. I'm a lover boy type guy. I don't really act up that much, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta settle down. You know, I got too riled up. I gotta settle down. Now this, luckily he's an idiot, but that would have been a problem for me. All right. Might still be a problem because okay, whatever. You know what? That's honestly not that bad. That's actually really, really bad. I mean, that's ridiculous. But, all right, we're going to tower trade. Battle of the brains here. Right, truly. I mean, this is what you love to see. This is Clash Royale, everybody. This is the game that we know and love. Just throw everything. You know what? Would it be ridiculous to try and 3-crown this guy right now? I don't think so. I don't think that's ridiculous at all. Is that the quickest, like, non-private match game ever that the guy wasn't AFK? What was that? I was gonna have that be the last game, but that cannot be the last game. Regardless, we get redemption for that. Thank you. Actually, Supercell, thank you, because, you know, I think I deserve one after that. Just the worst loss ever. I'm tempted to Battle Ram, and see, that is what makes players good or great. Didn't know his deck, got a weird feeling about this guy, just got a sort of strange aura coming off of him. Didn't place the Battle Ram, and then he places a cannon. That's just... They don't teach that. They don't teach that. You can just tell this guy. He's stunk of a cannon there. We're just going to place this petitely right there to sort of just counter everything. I'm really tempted to, like, dash back here with that. I honestly should have, but I didn't. And that is okay, because that's not going to get another hit. Yep. All right, we're going to Heal Spirit here. If he Skarmies, I'll Zap. How did I know? Nobody plays Skarmy nowadays, by the way. And I am reading this guy like a book. This might be, if you've watched Spider-Man Brand New Day, I'm not going to spoil it, but this is sort of a ending scene type of moment right there. That is my only hint I'll give you. And if you've watched it, you know what I mean. He's an idiot, so we're just going to go in for this here. Like, that's just a dumb play. P.E.K.K.A in the back, man, you can't do that. You cannot be doing that. If he's back to Skarmy, which I don't think he is, yeah, he's trying to just save up for a push here. I don't know if that's going to work for him, honestly. If we play this really, really low, and then just Marcher, maybe it even lines up. Yeah, that's not going to do it for you, buddy. I don't even care. I don't even care about that Golden Knight particularly. As long as that P.E.K.K.A doesn't get a hit, or it does, but Magic Archer, Marcher actually, just has actually a brain and will help over there. I will say Archer Queen, which I know this is old news, but ever since the sight range nerfs has just been so annoyingly, like, dumb. It's infuriating. Anyway, we're just going to zap that like we do. And, yeah, that's a slow-moving Heal Spirit there. We're just going to split these. I just want to tank, really. Like, 1 or 2 shots from that, just so it's not on our tower. 2, that's perfectly okay with me. You know what, we're going to Vines that, because I just want it out of here. Really good Vines, actually. Honestly, I'm proud of that. Okay, we're going to go for this here. I don't want him to feel like he's, you know, comfortable enough to play a good old... What? Okay, we're going to zap. I was going to say, though, I don't want him to feel comfortable enough to play a P.E.K.K.A there. You know, so that's why I did that. We're going to Battle Ram over here. Is that going to... I think... Okay, well, because of the E-Wiz... Okay, never mind. I guess that still somehow goes for that. I don't actually know how. But this is fine. What I'm going to do here is maybe just this to take that out. Yeah. Vines that, maybe. Just so I can sort of... Did he ability? I couldn't tell. Dash back? Okay, we didn't get the dash. What? No, no. Not like this, bro. Not like this. Not like that, please. I was cooking this guy. I have nothing for that wizard. Sorry for the nut shot, but like, what? What? I can't. I cannot end on a loss. Like, my whole heart and soul cannot end on a loss like that. In fact, I have to plug in my computer that I'm recording on right now. See, this guy just doesn't have an aura of a cannon, so I'm just going to play a Battle Ram first, though. He's probably like a Skarmy guy. I'm him. I'm actually him. Somebody make an edit of that, by the way, please. That would actually make my day if somebody did that. We're just going to get a good little bandit here that's going to hit everything, sort of like the school bop, just sort of no regard for human life, just hitting everything it can see. That is a good Vines. All right, cool. So we're in a comfortable position here. I might, if I'm feeling crazy, even go for this. I was feeling crazy, but unfortunately, yeah, bro, that, like, come on, man. That's going to get a minuscule amount of damage, but a minuscule amount of damage 2 times in a row equals a tidbit amount of damage. And then 2 tidbits equal a drop of damage. And then, you know, however many drops of damage is his entire tower. So it's a chip game. It's not with this deck necessarily, but it can be if you want it to be. Oh! Sorry, buddy. You got to know that interaction. Yes, I do, Reed. Give me about a minute and a half to brutalize this guy and make sure he never looks at Clash Royale the same again, and then I will indeed hop in your whip. I'm going to the gym after this, so you could you might notice that I go to the gym based on these cannons that I'm rocking, and if you're wondering, no, my state does not allow guns, but I'm the exception. I don't even know if that's true. I just wanted to say the joke, to be honest. I actually have no idea. But if that stayed alive, I would have battle rammed, but I'm not going to battle ram. I'm just going to wait and just zap that. No need. You know what I mean? Okay. Sure, bro. You know what's crazy, though? He's going to be able to scar me because I did that. No, never mind. He's actually a bot, so he's not going to. But I would have thought he was going to do that. Maybe. Okay. Alright, we're going to zap. We're going to vines that. Just so it, like, doesn't kill everything. Get another hit. Ah, man. That's okay, though. That was in range? What? Alright, we're just going to have to bandit here. I'm thinking maybe we start going other lane here. Let's make him make a decision here. What's he going to scar me? What is he going to scar me here? That's annoying. That is really annoying. I should have played something with that in hindsight, but I really didn't want to. I really didn't. My John died, but that doesn't take anything away from you. Like, comment, subbing, and sharing with everybody you know, including animals and including fathers that you've never met before. I will see you in the next one. Peace.